Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing wonderful tonight. Welcome to the stream. Just gonna do a short run of Cobalt Core again tonight. Let me put the music on pause. And start up Cobalt Core. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It was black screen for a moment. I was worried that something in the setup broke, but everything appears to be okay. Wonderful. Gonna try again to beat the Cobalt on hard this time. Hopefully we'll actually get to the end. System time corrupted. Please select boot option. 3 uncommon cards. Upgrade 2 random cards to type B. Gain 1 common artifact. What cards do we start with again? Kinda want to chance the 2 cards to type B for the sake of getting piercing right away. And type B block shot is amazing as well. I think I tend to prefer the type B cards over type A. So we'll take this. Type B basic block and basic shot. Well, that's okay. Definitely an upgrade from what we were at before. Is it just me, or was that a rougher start to a loop than normal? I wouldn't know. But everything looks okay so far. Let's go ahead and apply more shield in advance. Do some more damage here. Keep damaging. Got him. You're really strafed out of my cockpit range. Let's apply more shield and then do some more damage. Ouch. More damage and shield. That's gonna hurt. Can I get some more movement? Thank you. I'm gonna lunge out of the way of that and use the rest of my evade to not get hit by that. And build up more shield since I can't really hit you now. Oh, that's also going to hurt. Like, a lot. But, you're done, Zoa. Let's prepare and draw 2 cards next turn. Extra 2 energy next turn. Not too sure. Torn between these two. Could be kind of fun if there was a random card button just to randomly pick the reward, but then there's the chance that it would pick the one that I do not want. So, let's go ahead and choose deflection. What path do I want here? It'd be fun if I could fight both of these elites here on my way to the boss. Let's go ahead and go to this event node. Yeah, I have this extra scaffold lying around. I think it would look great right in the middle of your ship. Also, it's a great tax write-off. What do you think? Unshootable scaffold in the right of the middle ship part, so unshootable scaffold in between the cannon and the cockpit here. On the one hand, that could mess with my dodging groove, but I think I'll give it a try. Last time I skipped it, we'll try it out this time. Looks better, I guess. No refunds. If we go to the shop, are there any cards that I want to upgrade immediately? Flippable lunge versus piercing multi-shot versus block shot B. We'll take versus shield surge B as well. Well, I think I do want an upgrade. I'm torn. I think flippable lunge would definitely be a good idea right off the bat. That's 2 move in either direction for the cost of 1 energy. That's not so bad. And we have no choice but to fight. I hate this guy. Woken from sleep mode. He's gonna keep applying sidestep, which makes it so that he evades whatever attack is lined up with his part. And I wish there was something I could do to stun him or get the fight over with super quick. But I'll just have to put up with his shenanigans. Let's go ahead and miss that 1 damage, then we'll apply 2. And I'll endure that. Gonna take that basic dodge, move to the right, shield surge. Why not? Now you have to move towards me. We're gonna miss that basic shot, lunge, and then draw a shot. Get out of here. Glad I was able to finish that up quickly. Usually, in my experience, that goes on and on and on. If unlucky rolls. Well, because I already have a flippable lunge, I'm not too inclined to get scoot right away. So, multi-blast it is. I'll go ahead and take this random event here too. Is anyone else getting a really bad headache? No, it's from that high-pitched static. What is that? Ah, you all again. Hello. Which of you shall I teach this time? Obtain 1 of 2 dizzy rigs or parry cards, or I don't trust this. If we go with more rigs cards, we can get more movement and card draw cards. Parry could get us more damage, and dizzy more shielding, which I feel comfortable on at the moment. I'm also comfy with the amount of damage, so let's take our chances with movement or card draw. Panic versus Ace. Instantly move 2 spaces in a random direction. This kind of failed me last time, at least on 1 occasion. But I also don't really care for Ace because that only uses 1 turn. Like 1 evade every turn for spending a whole turn to apply this card. I guess I'll try it out. I skipped it last stream. Whoa, I'm learning. No, hold on, it's fading away. Energy readings are back to normal. Artifact. Overclock generator. Gain 1 energy every 3rd turn. Energy refund. Gain 1 energy every time you spend 3 energy playing a card. Well, what do you know? I just got one of those. One extra energy every third turn would be nice to have, but being able to still play a 1-cost card on top of playing something like this sounds very nice to me. We'll take energy refund and try this boss opponent. Let's dance. Okay. Don't embarrass yourself. Let's scramble. Then avoid all of that. Let's avoid that still. And more shields. That's not so bad. Let's apply Ace, so I keep getting free evade. Refund just kicked in, and I'll tank this next hit with the temporary shield. Apply more shield still. And some more. And I still want to move, because I don't want to take that weak spot hit. Unnecessary damage there. That's not going to line me up enough to hit you, so apply more shield again and just end the turn. And let's do some damage and shield. Like a sitting duck. And that's going to hurt my hull a little bit. Temperature's high, brace for overheating. And an extra damage there. Take no fire during this turn, but overheat damage. Lunge for an extra damage. And hopefully we can finish you on the next turn. Yeah. Bye-bye. Quick thinking. 3 cards. Second opinions. 1 card of each color from the draw pile. And then from the discard pile or exhaust pile when upgrading. Could be handy. But I think I like the 3-card draw here. Caffeine Rush. Every time you discard pile shuffled back into your evade, draw pile, gain 1 evade. The start of combat, gain a glissade. With retain and flippable 0-cost move. And heal booster. Every time you heal, heal 1 more. I think I'll take premeditation for emergency evade. Speaking of instant movement, we're gonna move towards you because I want to do some damage. And I'll just tank that. I can apply Ace to start getting evade. Really wish I had Grazer Beam, because I keep finding myself just 1 off. We'll just do some damage. Ouch. The multi-blast. Another basic shot. And move out of the way there. What other cards could I draw with quick thinking? Could draw all of my damage cards. Or my big damage. Of course I draw exclusively the trash. Hi Baze, how you doing? Good to see you. Use draw shot to try it some more. Guess it doesn't matter which of the damage cards I use there. And Get out of here. And I think I prefer options of all these. 2 extra cards next turn, and 1 evade. But some more damage would also be nice. But I feel comfy with the movement, especially with Ace now. And my instant move cards, so let's try Overpower. Salutations. What are salutations? I'm not going to waste this to heal just 1 hull, so... What shall I upgrade? Repeatable multi-blast, meaning with 3 energy, could do 6 damage with that card alone. Piercing multi-shot. Lockshot B for extra temporary shield. Or I could just go ahead and remove the exhaust from Overpower if I need extra damage. But I also don't want to spend too much of my energy just applying stuff like this. Very torn. Still pretty comfortable with the amount of shielding that I'm getting. But since we're about to fight the first boss, I'll take Lockshot B. Big crystal. Big, yeah, is the main thing about it. Glad I got that one already. Ouch. It's strangely beautiful. Give me Ace for more evade. And I'll take... no hull damage now. Move out of the way. Gosh. Is that the worst they've got? No, I imagine it'll get a little tougher. Could have moved out of the way from that, but saving evade for attacks like that. How about give me Overpower and a block shot? Didn't account for this nerd. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's the most I can minimize that damage. What can quick thinking get me? Apply some shield, quick thinking. And multi-shot. It'll hurt a tiny bit, but that's okay. Gotta keep doing some damage. That's what I like to see. I gotta balance my damage and shielding better. But I should be able to finish you this turn. Beautiful. And I think I'd be glad to take Corrosion Beam already. As opposed to Hand Cannon, though that could be really nice with all the extra card draw I have. There's not a way to make this one cost. I like the sound of damage over time. Oh, I love Demon Thrusters. Then I wouldn't really need to worry about applying Ace. Is there a way to remove the exhaust from this? There is not. Okay. It's power diversion. Gain 1 extra energy every turn. While non-parry card attacks deal 1 less damage. That's really gonna hurt my damage output. Prototype 22. I'm inclined to pick this one because I have Ace for free evade. Permanently gain +1 max shield on pickup. Gain 1 shield at the start of every turn if the shield was already full. Take 2 hull damage. I think I'm okay with this one. Got another crystal chunk for science. Are you sure you should be touching that? It's fine. I'm more interested in the effect it has on you. On me? Yeah, look, your holographic matrix is flickering. So what? And if I hold it closer? What? What is it? Interesting. Onward. Here again. Clearly we need to take this place more seriously. Which means I can have the gun back, right? Just be careful with it. Yippee! Riggs handgun. Free evade for me. And how about block shot? Wish I got lunge this turn. And I guess I can still get it if quick thinking grants it to me. It did not. Okay. Gonna move this way. And apply a shield and evade for good measure. Damage over time, now all I need to do is stall. Lunge for damage. Really just chip damage. What did we just... Not sure what I just took damage from. Oh, from having the full shield, right? I still need to take hits here and there. Because if shield is full at the end of the turn, thanks to Prototype 22, right? That was a reminder to be mindful of that. So it's okay to take a hit or two. Ouch. We can take it. Get out of here. Ooh, stun charge. No hesitation. Give me a means of canceling enemy parts. And I kind of like the looks of zigzagging here along the top and the middle route. Let's hit up an upgrade. Meow to you. Not in front of everyone, please. might make Corrosion Beam 1 cost, but I do only need to play it once per fight and then just stall while it does its magic. I think I'll take the exhaust off Overpower so I can just keep using that. Wow, cool. And we'll take this random event too. Detecting a minefield up ahead. Oh wow, with lots of exploded ships inside. Let's stop and look for cool stuff. We'll probably barely explode at all. This 1 HP, gain 1 artifact, or 3 HP, gain 1 of 3. I think I'll just take 1. Jet thrusters. Gain 2 evade on the first turn. Handy. Let's get out of here. I believe that will also stack with warp prep. So 3 evade on the first turn, really. Perfect. Ace for more free evade. And we'll do some chip damage. Missiles. More like, get out of here. No more missiles for you. Apply some shield. That's not even gonna scratch me. That was 1 shield at the start of every turn. If shield was already full, take 2 hull damage, so I can afford to not get hit and then I'll be okay, I believe. Let's test that. Okay, but now I want to get hit. So I'll move over 1. Give me an extra evade. Got a whole bunch of evade right now. Shredding this guy. Snoot. Boom. I would take button mash if I could make it a 2-cost card. And if it didn't exhaust. But I guess it's reasonable that it does. I'll take momentum though. Just keep building shields the more I cast it. Spike. Spike Jr. Watch out, if this attack hits you, it'll also give you a card. Okay. Can afford to take some damage. I could have applied Ace, but I think I guess I'll wait to do that until later. Not like I have a choice now. I think that Prototype 22 will take care of me. -1 energy on draw. Get out of here. That's not fantastic. I'll use this just so I can move over to hit you. Tank as much of that as I can. Let's go ahead and stun this part. Scared to use quick thinking because yeah, that could end up drawing Corrosion Beam when I don't want to too early. Let's use Overpower, so next turn I'll have 1 extra damage. Get rid of Oxygen Leak. Apply Corrosion Beam. Now we just really need to stall. Lunge. Get Oxygen Leak out of here, my guy. Oh, this is annoying, because I can't apply Ace for as long as this dude's doing this to me. Let's basic shot him. I don't think I have any zero cost cards I could draw with that, no. Ouch. Give me more shield. That is sort of aggravating. Could you please not give me Oxygen League? That would be wonderful. At least that won't hit my weak spot now. Be gone. Another means of stun, but this one actually costs something. Deflection B, so +1 max shield. Sounds good to me. Free artifact. Ooh, cockpit lock on. All enemy cockpits start with weak. And photon condenser. All of Dizzy's card attacks deal +1 damage. Really ups the value of block shot B and deflection B. With cockpit lock on, you have to align yourself with that. But with photon condenser, that would just happen. That's just extra damage every time I get Dizzy card. So I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and do this elite. Last time I ran into this guy, it was not great for me. Good work with the thrusters, thanks. But this will not go like last time. And we're gonna get some early shield going. Can I draw? No, was hoping for stun charge. But that's fine. Get more shield going for me and I'll just eat that. How about give me overpower? And that's 6 damage right there. Damn, that was a big one. I'm shocked our cannons can handle this, honestly. How about corrosion beam so we can just stall? And we'll cancel that 2 damage part. Take no hull damage. If I had 4 energy, then I would love to use overpower with deflection. But I'll just use that. Dizzy's a monster once you get him going. Just eats damage and deals damage. Good stuff. Scoot A. Flippable move 3. Yes, please. Fracture detection. One random enemy part is made brittle at the start of the fight. The part is not marked as brittle until damage. Let's get that message out of here. And back to the game. Whenever you have no cards, draw a card. That hasn't been an issue for me so far. I've had more cards than I've been able to play. Fracture detection, yes please, for a random double damage enemy weak part. Common enemy, let's take one of these. Oh my gosh, what is this? Reflexive coating. Whenever this ship is shot, the part that was hit gains armor for the rest of the turn. That's a little annoying because I don't have piercing. But he's got 2 brittle parts here, and fracture detection should make that a 3rd one. So that's kind of amazing. Let's move over. Let's test this part. Oh, it is beautiful. This part takes 1 less damage from all attacks. Okay. So it's not just immune to all damage, it's just that 1 damage attacks don't really do anything. Let's apply more shield as well. Don't think I want that to hit me. And I don't think I have any no 0 cost cards. Corrosion beam, so just keep stalling. Multi-shot for 2 damage. Would have loved to get Ace going by now, but of course that's the last thing I'm going to draw. It's not worth taking 6 damage just to line myself up with him, so I'm just gonna move away from that. Up my max shield. Yeah, to keep that going. Thank you for putting me right in front of your brittle spot. That's very kind of you. And again, much appreciated. Let's use Overpower and the draw shot. Beautiful. Draw shot B for 2 damage for 1 energy. Not inclined to get stun shot because I can just apply stun charge for nothing. I'll take draw shot B, more card draw, and a tiny bit more chip damage. Yo, hey. I think because this is right before the second boss, I will take the repair hull. And I'm comfy with the cards I have at the moment. Well restored. Thank you very much. Hey, it's Evil Rigs again. Hey, it's the fake time clones again. What did you call us? Stand still just like that. I'm lining up my cannons. Wonder where your brittle spot is. We've got this. Yes, we do. Just please give me Ace a little bit sooner than last time. That would be great. Just contemplating if I should move out of the way or not. I guess I'll move 1 to the side. Because that's less damage than I was going to take. At least a little bit. Let's get deflection going. And start ramping up momentum. Give me stun charge so I can turn off the missiles there. More shielding and some evade for me. Right, because that's what you keep doing. You go 2 left, 2 right, 2 left, 2 right. So I can really just stay here. But that is going to hurt, so maybe I should not. Corrosion beam. Unless I can find that brittle spot, that's going to take a while. How about some more shield for me? Just wonder where that brittle spot might be. Let's turn that off. And hit for another 2 damage, I guess. Ouch. So that's incoming 3 damage. But not if I have anything to say about it. Looks like you only apply temporary shield, so that's not so bad. More energy would really be nice, but that's okay. We'll just keep tanking that. Just gotta keep stalling while I let Corrode do its work. And it is doing good work. Actually, since I have 8 evade, I could spend some of that. Hi Kelly, how you doing tonight? I could spend some of that trying to find its brittle spot thanks to fracture detection. I think I'll do that next turn. Maybe next time it moves me over here anyway. Or rather, it lines me up with this side of the ship. Though it doesn't really matter, because it has 4 health left. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, parry. Attack damage is total number. Total damage of enemies' cannon attacks. I kinda want that. Easily the best pick from all of those 3. Shield burst. Every time you gain any shield, gain 1 temporary shield. Ooh. That would stack with Prototype 22. That's huge. Berserker Drive. At the start of combat, gain 1 power drive. On the second turn of combat, your enemy also gains 1 power drive. I'm wondering if Shield Burst would somehow be detrimental, because it would throw off my groove of being able to take enough damage to keep me underneath that, like, hull damage danger zone. In Simplicity, remove 3 cards. I don't think there's anything I want to remove from my deck. I'll just take Shield Burst and see how that goes. Oh my gosh. That's actually kind of amazing, I can tell. But but I just gotta be mindful of how much I'm getting. I'd rather take 2 damage than 3. Do you have to keep doing that? If you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna do that. And apply some evade. Let's go ahead and use that right now. Because that could be more devastating later while it keeps stacking, but I'm not really too worried about this fight going on for too long. Of course, I had to draw these two. When I can't use them. Let's go ahead and use deflection and quick thinking to keep up the... Would you be so kind as to give me ace on this turn? No? Okay. That's fine. Thanks. Let's go ahead and keep building up shield. Ah, I found the brittle spot. Okay. Well, I guess I didn't really need the corrode after all. Also want to be mindful of not making my deck too big, and it's already starting to get a little bit bloated, so I think I'll go ahead and skip card rewards this time. 1 elite on every path there is here. I think I'll take the middle route. Hail and well met, traveler. Verily. Can I get you anything? Let's upgrade something. Let's remove the exhaust on parry, because that can get devastating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Faulty jump point. We are way too close to a black hole. Oops. If we don't jettison something right now, we are in serious trouble. Stun charge, draw shot B, or scoot A. I kind of like both of these, so I'm okay with losing. But stun charge could also be really helpful. Hi Sketch, how you doing? The stream's been going pretty good today, honestly. Just big chilling. In the last zone right now. On my way towards the final boss of the run. But right now I need to remove something from my deck. I was about to remove stun charge, but that can be really helpful against the Cobalt at the end. I'm okay with losing a little bit of my card draw. You think I'd be used to this sort of thing? Glad you've been good today. What you been up to? I think I'll take this part with 2 card upgrades and or heals on the way. Oh, it's this nerd. Would love to have Grazer Beam right now, but it's fine. I'm not messing around with you. And apply corrode. So now all I really need to do is stall. Give me more evade too. Played in Warframe today. I haven't been on Warframe in a while. I was about to ask if the new update was out yet, but I forgot that that's not coming for a long time. Wasn't it until like September or December or something? Let's keep you from buffing yourself there. And I don't want to block too much. I think that I'm still gonna take. Okay, thank goodness. I love parry. Parry with parry. Wave charge, add a wave beam to your hand. Some free piercing would be nice. Newest update we know about is the old piece, but we don't know fully what's inside it from Wu Tao. Getting a fall update too. That's probably one of the ones that I'm thinking of, but it's exciting that would be going to Tao. I want to know more about the Indifference too. And what he's up to. Oh gosh, this guy did me in last time, or at least almost did. Already intimidated. Why is that granting me two? Right, 2 temporary shield because the card itself is doing 1. I'm silly. What could I draw with quick thinking? I kinda don't want to risk it because then I could draw Ace or Corrosion Beam when I'm unable to use it. Tau Exploration 2026, well, I hope the fall one gives us a teaser of that. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Okay, man. You have a good night too. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to hear from you. Have fun with who you playing with. Oof, that's gonna hurt. Get that going. And we'll do 2 damage. Of course. My better judgment said not to chance that, but it's whatever. That's also not ideal, but I'll eat that for the sake of not taking more hull damage. That's already gonna be 6, and that's still gonna leave me with 1. So I'll just do 2 damage. And I'll do it again. Never mind, that was 4 damage. I didn't realize that it was a weak wing. And your cockpit's the brittle spot. Okay. I was about to get greedy, but I don't know if I have the means to eat that 14 damage right there. So I think I might just spend the turn chilling outside of that line of fire. Yikes. Now you're dead. And another free instant move. I think I'll keep that. There's really no consequence to taking that one. Hull plating. Permanently gain 3 max hull and heal 3 on pickup. Heal 1 after every combat. There's only one more encounter that would actually apply to going forward. And remove 2 cards at repair yards, which I don't want to do. I think I'll just take hull plating. When you shoot an incoming missile, turn it around instead of destroying it. That could be good against the Cobalt. Rebound reagent. Once per combat, when you lose hull, immediately heal 1. I mean... how many of my cards do 2 attacks at once? Just 2 of them. But the rest of them do fairly big damage on their own that I would rather just directly hit an enemy with. But because the Cobalt, I think, does large missiles, that does either 3 or 4 damage per. Would not mind turning those around with Ricochet Battle. Howdy. Salutations. Let's upgrade. We can make Corrosion Beam 1 cost. 3 piercing damage with that. Kinda wish I had 4 energy, because so many of my cards require 2 to cast. Let's turn Shield Surge Beam. Heck yeah. You again. Yeah, you've been loitering around the Cobalt for a while, right? It's called the Cobalt? Huh? Yeah, have you been taking sensor readings of it? That'd be really helpful for me. Oh, I don't know, maybe. When I stole this ship, it didn't come with the manual. Ding. You like my custom engines? They all glow different colors. Those are absolutely irradiating you, my man. Oh yeah. Orange, purple, and blue. Just like these 3. Love the music in this game. I think this song is called Defiance. Corrosion Beam, so stalling. Quick thinking wouldn't really do anything for me, so I'll just eat that. Wish I could flip sidestep, but that's okay. Actually, I do want to take 2 damage, though that's already doing 2. It's whatever. Stun charge, multi-blast. And more damage from block shot would actually make me take some hull damage. So We'll take that. Now I want to move over one. Beautiful. Only one enemy stands in my way. Could take another multi-shot. How's the ship running? As good as can be expected, by which I mean bad. I think I'll take one more card upgrade as opposed to healing 2 hull. Can't make sidestep flippable, that would be kind of nice, but it's fine. How about... Kinda torn. None of these seem to really be especially game-changing. And I'm not especially inclined to make Ace A 2 cost because one of my artifacts already refunds an energy for using 3 cost cards, so it's effectively a 2 cost if I get to play it at the start of a turn. What's momentum upgrade to? Draw 1 or +2 for every time played during the combat. That could give me a scary amount of shield. Like, the kind that Prototype 22 could screw me over with. But we'll give this a try. Alright, same plan as last time, I guess. Self-upload initiated. Good luck out there. Let's do this. That looks like it could hurt you a good bit. So let's go ahead and use parry. Very nice. And give me one more evade for later. Save the hull plating for when we need it. Torn between corrosion beam and extra evade every turn. I think I'll take Ace now. Corrosion beam later. And let's concuss that part. And I can eat this. I want to get that trash out of here. Stun charge to cancel that out. Oof. Ooh. That does 3 damage. Give me more max shield going. And let's start building up momentum. Spend this turn just doing some damage. Dizzy is monstrous once you get him going. Just an absolute tank. Corrosion beam for you. Get rid of that trash. And we do want to take damage every so often so we don't get cooked by Prototype 22. Ooh. If only I could use overpower B with parry. That would be some hefty damage. but this on its own, that hurts you. And I'll just tank the rest of this. That's okay. Should have realized that was gonna do nothing because of the armor. That's fine. Give me more shield, please. And how about a little more? How about some more? And evade and get that trash out of there. I like this movement pattern. I'm not getting hit by the most devastating center cannon. Absolutely love the music in this game. Not chancing quick thinking because I could drop parry A while being unable to use it. So we'll just cancel that and then give me another evade. I have crazy evade right now. Haven't really needed to use it though, just because I can tank everything. And you're done. What's happening? Systems report. The Cobalt went critical. We're exposed to the core singularity. Are all the emergency blast doors closed? Yes, but we can't sustain this. The hull is literally melting. Come on, man. We beat the Cobalt. What else were we supposed to do? Hello. Who is hailing us? Identify yourselves. Yeah, and make it snappy. We have like 30 seconds left max. Hello, broken ones. Your poor shattered time streams. I can help you. But there are other souls tangled in this time knot. You mean Isaac and Max? And 2 others. Now who shall I repair first? How about Riggs? What is this? Be still. You mentioned a broken time stream. Is that like my past? Is that why so many of my memories are hazy? Yes, you more so than any. Now be still. Okay. Memory 1, T-minus 124 days. Cobalt STC, this is G72 Artemis requesting permission to dock. Copy G72 Artemis, state your cargo and passenger roster. Cargo sheet lists 30 tons of water, 10 tons of rations, and 2 tons of science equipment. Copy, proceed to docking port 5. Please sign here, here, and here. Who are you? What happened to the last delivery pilot? I'm Riggs, I just started today. The last pilot got spooked by some pirates along the route, so he quit. So they installed the cannon on the Artemis and hired me. And you know how to handle yourself in combat? I do, yeah. Good. And you'll be the pilot for our regular deliveries from here on out. Unless I get blown up. Lore. And unlocked a new character for future runs, Isaac. He makes drones and missiles. First victory of this file. That went really smoothly, honestly. Not really any bumps that I can think of. Prototype 22 is amazing. Together with Shield Burst, really crazy tanking. New character unlocked, Isaac. New starter ship Ares for beating the game on hard. Awesome. This is my favorite ship by far of all the 5 vanilla ships. And I think that will do it for today's stream. That was a really good run. Thank you so much for coming to stream. I hope you have had a wonderful day and continue to have a wonderful night. And I hope to see you next stream. I still haven't put together a schedule, but I'm gonna do my best to within the next week. Until then, take care.